Hi there, people. Mark here. The MSX has turned 40 years old. Yesterday, that was the case. And these two games are also MSX games, typical MSX games that also were brought out on other platforms. But these two games I played a lot on the MSX, on the MSX1. Back in the day, in my neck of the woods, the Netherlands, the MSX, the Commodore 64, and the ZX Spectrum, that threesome really was the trifecta of home computing over here in the Netherlands. And a lot of people had one of these machines. And of course, the MSX was preceded by the MSX2 in a much similar way that the Commodore 64 was preceded or succeeded by the Commodore 128, as was the Spectrum with the Spectrum 128K and 3 Plus and the likes. The MSX really was maligned a lot for it being host to bad Spectrum ports. Same could be said for the Amstrad, which was a big, huge fourth computer system back in the day. But there's also a ton of original games for the MSX. And what the MSX excels at is games that are very similar to these single screen typical arcade type games that you'd also see on the ColecoVision, on the Sega Master System, and actually all these systems have pretty much similar, if not identical, hardware capabilities. And the first game I'll play here is Antarctic Adventure, in which you are a penguin that actually races along the edges of the Antarctic ice plates, and you run from castle to castle or base to base. And the first one you're able to reach is Australia, and I often am able to manage the first lap. But then the difficulty increases, and you have turns and all sorts of obstacles. And often, if I haven't played this for some time, I often end up with the on the second. I end up being game over on the second lap, on the second stretch, with the castle just in view. I would almost bet something that this will be the case again. I'm recording this in advance, so this dialogue. So who knows how it'll turn out. And then the other game is the game Avenger by Gremlin Graphics, and that is a ninja style game that's similar to Gauntlet, dungeon crawler where you have to have keys and you have to defend yourself, ninja style. And I really love the graphics in this one. And there's a huge difference if you play it on an NTSC machine like I'm doing now, or if you play it on a PAL machine, because it really is a very fast game. And it's very enjoyable. And it looks very similar to a Spectrum game, actually. The first is really ColecoVision type of game by Konami, and the other one is actually very much a Spectrum type game, which of course the MSX is also very similar to. Well, enjoy these games and happy birthday, MSX! Happy 40th birthday! Can't believe that system is 40 years old. Wow. Enjoy.